Hi, and welcome to Western Culture Explained, brought to you by the Taichung Keda Language Center. I'm your host, Martin, and today I think the nursing students are really going to like today's episode. They're going to like it because we are going to talk about the mother of modern nursing, Florence Nightingale.
Florence Nightingale was born in 1820. Her parents were wealthy British people who traveled a lot. She was named after the city where she was born, Florence, Italy. She became interested in medicine and caring for the sick early in her life. She educated herself as best she could and was working as a nurse by the 1840s. She read many books and visited many exotic places, such as Egypt and Greece. She also made many influential friends who would help her later in life. Eventually, she received formal training in nursing at the Institute in Kaiserswerth, Germany. Her big moment came during the Crimean War of 1853 to 1856. She led a team of 38 nurses, whom she had trained herself, and went to care for the wounded soldiers. She was shocked by the poor conditions in the military hospital there. Many wounded soldiers died waiting for treatment or from the unsanitary environment. Florence used her connections back in Britain to get more supplies and equipment. A new hospital was built, and she instituted several reforms to improve hygiene, such as regularly bathing the patients. The death rate among the wounded soldiers fell from 40% to 2%. Her work in Crimea was reported in the press, and she became famous. They called her the Lady with the Lamp because of her late-night visits to the sick. After the war, Florence's influential friends helped her establish the Nightingale Fund to pay for the training of nurses. She used this money to establish a nursing school at St. Thomas's Hospital in 1860. This school is still operating and has been renamed the Florence Nightingale School of Nursing and Midwifery. She wrote a book called Notes on Nursing, which promoted proper hygiene and taught basic medical care. She spent the rest of her life promoting the profession of nursing and reforming public health systems. She even dabbled in statistics and designed her own infographics. Neat! Although she died in 1910, her legacy still lives on. She turned the job of nursing into a medical profession and inspired others to serve the sick and poor. She set an example of compassion, commitment to patient care, and diligent and thoughtful hospital administration. Because of her invaluable contributions to public health, she became the first woman ever to be awarded the Order of Merit. In 1912, the International Committee of the Red Cross created the Florence Nightingale Medal, which is awarded to nurses for outstanding service. Maybe one of the nursing students watching this video will win one someday.
Well, now we're near the end of today's video, and I want to just say a few words about what I think about Florence Nightingale. Everyone knows that she was a famous nurse, but not many people know that she was very good at math. She was able to improve the conditions in the hospitals where she worked because she kept detailed records. And using those records, she was able to analyze the data and also create visualizations of what was happening in the hospital. And she used these to get more supplies and more resources from authorities. So, statistical analysis was actually one of her major contributions that most people overlook. I think that's pretty neat. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.